हेलो एवरीवन। आज के लेक्चर में हम लोग SQL मीन्स स्ट्रक्चर्ड क्वेरी लैंग्वेज के बारे में सीखने वाले हैं। ये हमारा एक फुल डिटेल वीडियो होगा जिसमें अप्रोक्स 40 to 50 वीडियोस होंगे इस प्लेलिस्ट में। ये आपको इंटरव्यू में, आपके क्लासेस में, आपके एकेडमिक्स में यूज होने वाले हैं। आपका बहुत हेल्प होगा इसमें, तो आप इस प्लेलिस्ट को ज़रूर देखिएगा। हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं SQL की नीड क्यों पड़ी उससे। So SQL we know that SQL stands for structured query language. So why SQL? Why we need SQL? So we know that when a user want to extract database, extract information or extract information from database or any type of modification he or she want to do in the database, then it requires a software application to do it. That software application is required a programming language which is a SQL. जो हम लोग यहाँ SQL पढ़ने वाले हैं वो एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है। ये प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज कहाँ यूज होता है? ये प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज यूज होता है हमारा डाटाबेस से यूजफुल इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सट्रैक्ट करने में, डाटाबेस में मॉडिफिकेशंस करने में। ये हम लोग आगे देखेंगे। सो वी कैन से दैट वी नीड लैंग्वेज टू इंटरेक्ट विद डाटाबेसेस एंड दैट लैंग्वेज इज नॉन एज द SQL, स्ट्रक्चर्ड क्वेरी लैंग्वेज. So we use SQL to interact with database, do some CRUD operations on the data. So what you mean by the CRUD operations? The CRUD operations mean create, read, update and delete. What do you mean by create? Create such that we want to create a table, a database. So we use the create command. We learn about these commands in detail in the further videos. This is only the introductory video. What is SQL, the history of SQL, etc. So now we learn about what is MySQL. So MySQL is specific for Relational Database Management System, RDBMS. It is specific for RDBMS that uses SQL as its querying language. So हम लोग समझ सकते हैं कि MySQL एक तरह का सॉफ्टवेयर एप्लीकेशन है. It is a type of a software application that is used in the querying of the RDBMS. RDBMS means Relational Database Management Systems, in which data is stored in the form of tables, in the tabular format. We know that the database is stored. We know that database is divided into two parts. First one is relational part, relational database, and the second one is non-relational database. Relational database contains the data in the form of tables with the help of columns and rows, and non-relational database contains information in non-tabular form. It means it can store the data in the form of charts, graphs, etc. So the relational database is used in the MySQL. So MySQL is a relational database operating software application, and MySQL works on the programming language called SQL. And MySQL is a software application and SQL is a programming language. So now we continue here. So what is the history of SQL? We know that the SQL stands for the structured query language, but before it, SQL is originated as SQL, whose spelling is SEQUEL, which full form is Structured English Query Language. So SQL originated in the 1970s from the IBM's Research Center. IBM's Research Center on relational databases. It started as SQL, as said earlier, and later renamed as SQL. We generally call it by both names, SQL and SQL. So both are the same words, same technologies, SQL. So why it named as SQL? Because of the some trademark issues. So this is the history of SQL. Now in the next video, we studied about the structured query language and how it helps us in detail.